Hey, and welcome to another video. This video is going to talk about metaphors. Metaphors occur when you replace one thing or idea with another thing or idea to more clearly describe what you're talking about. Here's an example. A metaphor puts a picture in people's minds. Metaphors paint your writing with color. See? Now you have here a picture of some paint and a paintbrush, and the painting is a metaphor for interesting writing. So the paintbrush is a metaphor for writing, and the color here of the paint is a metaphor for colorful words. Okay, so there's an example. You didn't just say my writing is interesting. You said I'm going to paint my writing with color, and the paint and the color are metaphors because you replace the idea of words with the idea of paint. Let's move on to another metaphor, another example. Let's say that it's July and that it's hot in your apartment. I mean, it is 100 degrees outside and your air conditioner is broken. If you could say, oh, it's so incredibly hot in my apartment, and that's accurate, but there's a more colorful and more memorable way to describe how hot it is. For example, you could say that it is an oven in my apartment. You could say it is an oven. I mean, immediately people know what you're talking about. They know that it is as hot as an oven inside your apartment. And as soon as you say it's an oven, you're really explaining how hot it is. And it's just a more colorful, memorable, vivid picture than just saying it's hot. Okay? And that's the metaphor. The oven is a metaphor because you're replacing the idea of a hot apartment with that of an oven. And here's another example. Let's say that your boss or your teacher, for example, is assigning you a lot of work. I mean, a lot. You don't think you could handle it. I mean, you could say you're very busy. You could say that you have a lot of work. You could say your boss is giving you an extreme amount of work, and these would be completely accurate statements. But why don't we make your statement more memorable? You could say that your boss or your teacher is hammering you, okay? Hammering you with work. And as soon as you say hammering, you're putting this image of this hammer into your statement. And it conveys a more memorable image of how you feel you're being hit hard with lots and lots of work. Okay, so those are some examples of metaphors. You see, when you replace work with a hammer, or you replace your apartment with an oven, that's metaphor. You're replacing one thing with another, and it just makes your point a little bit more vivid and a little bit more memorable. And I recommend you go on and you click and take a look at the brain sheet here. It has a lot more examples of what it is and what it isn't, some related terms, and some more visual examples of what metaphor is and what it's not. And then there's an assessment at the end that'll give you a chance to see just how well you know metaphor. And I encourage you to always click on the brain sheets, and I want to thank you a lot for watching this video. I hope you continue to use this site so you can read and write better. I'll see you soon.